Is 75 basis points really off the table? Is 50-50 and maybe another 50 going to be good enough? And then how high do you think you end up going?
Well, first of all, good to see you, Mike, and it's good to have you here at our conference. It's always a great time to be together. You know, when I think about our policy, the first thing that is on my mind is that inflation is too high. And we need to act definitively and purposefully to try to get that under control. And I think if you look at what we've done so far in the last two meetings, we've really started that process. For me, 50 basis points from over the last 20 years, is already a pretty aggressive move. I don't think we need to be moving even more aggressively. I think we can stay at this pace and this cadence and really see how the markets evolve. My expectation and hope really is that as we move closer to our neutral levels and far away from our accommodative stance, that we're going to start to see a lot of the tightness and the tension in the economy start to moderate, which can then give us options and choices as to sort of what we do after that point.
How far do you go? Where do you think you'll be by, say, the end of the year or by the end of 2023?
Well, that's a very good question. I really think we need to be getting somewhere into the neutral range. And as you know, different people have different ideas about what that looks like. For me, I'm looking somewhere between 2 and 2.5% as our neutral range. And then let's just wait and see what's happening. In the intro to this segment, a lot of discussions about uncertainty, or Seth Carpenter was referenced. He's going to be here. I'm really excited about that, saying that there's a lot of volatility, a lot of stuff that's going to play out. So once we get to that neutral level, I think that'll be fine. We're going to, in my view, we're going to move a couple times, maybe 2, maybe 3 times, see what happens, see how the economy responds, see if inflation continues to move closer to our 2% target. And then we can really take a pause, I think, and look at how things are going.
Well, take a pause. What does that mean? Not move at a meeting, or would this be just a rolling decision as you go along?
So for me, I think all options are on the table at every meeting. So depending on how the economy is responding, it could be that the economy is responding strongly, so we don't need to do anything. It could be that the economy is responding maybe a little less strong, so we might move to 25 basis points, or we may stay at 50. So I'm really going to keep my mind open. I'm going to observe what happens in the economy and then adapt my idea about what appropriate policy looks like based on that knowledge.